Hello everybody, this is another Hot Wheels collector video. Wow, am I excited to bring you this one. This is an absolutely awesome car. This is the Hot Wheels Premium Mercedes-Benz C-Class Racer. This is obviously a DTM car, and honestly this is an absolutely awesome one. I think this is the highlight of the set by far. I'll quickly briefly go over everything else that's in the set. So we have the Sprinter. I really do like that one. That one's my least favourite there. That's the Black Series C63. Then we have that Porsche, which I really like, the 911 GT3 RS. And this Porsche, this Audi S4 here is absolutely stunning as well. Pretty cool set. I'm not going to lie, this is possibly the nicest set that Hot Wheels have ever made. In Premium, I want to say that because there's just nothing where I'm like, that's not great, or that shouldn't be in here. Now then, to the actual car itself. This is going to be a long video, I'm already feeling that. Just because of the amount of stuff to talk about with this car. And I really do want to showcase and talk about everything that this car has to offer. So, I got this whole entire set from Smith's. It was on discount for a very good price, and if you want that same discount, you can head over to the website or to a local store. And I am not sponsored to say that, but they're on a really good price, £20 for the whole container set. That's like £4 a car. Usually they're about £9 if you want to buy them singly here, so it's a great bargain there. To the car then, so here it is. This is awesome. I'm absolutely loving this car. So this whole entire car is wrapped in this D2 livery, as you can see there. The car itself is silver, but we have them D2 writing, I suppose, in grey all over the car. It doesn't stop anywhere. You can even see it on the doors there, it's on the hood, it's everywhere, and it looks great. I also want to mention that this car has wing mirrors. They're very large wing mirrors, as you can see there, but they're absolutely awesome looking here. On this side of the actual cast itself, we also have the petrol cap there, which is almost on the rear arch. Very cool. And you can see some vents which have also been done in the casting itself. So there's one right there, that circular one, and we also have a more square looking one here. Very nice, as well as a more square looking one there as well. Very cool on the front bumper. Now to the actual tampo work itself. So we'll start off from the rear. We have a shopping list, as you can see, of sponsors. So taking a look, we have TRN. I'm not sure what that's meant to be. We have Billiston, Bosch, Ricardo, and something else there, which I really can't see. I can see we have BBS. This lighting is not perfect, but if you get in the right lighting, you can read them all. We also have that Shell logo there as well. This is absolutely accurate to the real life model. If you search that up online, it will literally look exactly like this car. And Hot Wheels absolutely, and I mean it, nailed this one. Next up, we have the door handles, which have also been tampoed. They're in black. And we also have DECRA and the number 7 there on the door, obviously because this is a race car, it needs a number on it. We have a gigantic D2 livery, or logo there, in the livery. Obviously the whole livery is D2, but then we have that giant D2 logo there, and that reappears across the car. And we also have the Priva underneath that. And then we also have what appears to be some kind of website or another sponsor underneath there as well. Again, that's quite difficult to see. And I'm not even going to try and pronounce that because it seems to be in German. But that just looks awesome. And that front vent's also tampoed there as well. Just to let you know, it's in quite dark grey or black. Very nicely done there. Whilst we're here, you can also see the interior also has a roll cage there that is created through the grey interior plastic. Very nice. And the windows are also outlined with tampo in black too. Really nice to see that too. Wow, that took quite some time. Oh, and the final thing I do want to go over is the wheel choice. They're in black, and they are the aero discs, the premium versions, and of course they are rubber tyres. Okay, Jesus, this is going to be a long review. Okay, let's begin. I'm having to breathe because this is going to be a long one. So first of all, we have the headlights, which have been done very, very nicely. They're very accurate to the real life one. This is from about 1994 to 1996. That's when these C-Class DTM racers were made. We also have the front grille, which is nicely done there. Moving down, we also have the Bosch sponsor, as well as that return sponsor, which I can't really read. I think, oh yes, I can. It's Bridgestone tyres. There you go. There you go. I finally found out what that says. You can just see it there, just if you like squint. And then we have the D2 logo returning, as well as the Shell logo and the writing Shell. And there's the big logo of Bridgestone there. There you go. That tells you what that is. We also have a license plate, which is not really a license plate, which reads Formula, I believe, and that says men's fashion underneath that. And we also have two small little vents there, hopefully you can see, which are tampoed in black. And we also have the lower grille portion there, all tampoed up as well, around the license plate. Super cool. Right, now onto the hood. We have that continuation of the D2 logo there, as well as obviously the D2 wrap. You would not be able to go, I suppose, unknowing that this is a DTM car here. We also have the AMG logo, which is also done in blue. And we also have the Mercedes badge there on the hood as well. And there is a little tampoed, I suppose, like nub, if you will, there, which that logo sits on. Very, very nice. There's the front view. And we also have a sun strip reading Philips Car Systems. I am pretty sure that is referring to a sound system, but correct me if I'm wrong. Very, very nice look there, as you can see, and it's a very aggressive look with those giant wide arches and this huge front bumper. It's not really a front splitter because it is a bumper, as you can see there, but nevertheless it looks really, really cool. Alright, moving along to this side, it's the same as the previous. I'm not going to go over it all because this review is long enough already, but you can have a look at that yourself by pausing the video if you so choose. Okay, moving on to the rear of the car. Another awesome area. This car just never stops giving. So first of all, let's talk about this. So we have a rear sun strip or banner, which reads D2 again. We also have two D2 logos there, one on the left and one on the right, just near the headlight, the rear lights, not the headlights, brake lights, rear lights, whatever. Then we also have a small Mercedes badge, which kind of blends in with the entire like D2 thing. So hopefully you can see that. It's a bit more clear in real life, or in person. And then we also have that same license plate, which isn't really a license plate, it's more of a sponsor. Oops. Zooming on back out, so you can see, look at the details on this guy. We have lovely rear lights, which are done phenomenally. Really detailed there. And we also have the Shell logos on this rear bumper, as well as the D2 logo coming back once again. And finally, we have some nice exhaust. This is a dual exit, and they are rectangular. Very nice to see that. It looks great, and it's very well done by Hot Wheels once again. Let's talk about the spoiler next. So the spoiler is actually done in plastic. This is using the interior plastic and the roll cage plastic. It's the same, as you can see. It's very rare that we see plastic spoilers from Hot Wheels, but it's nice to see it here. I do quite like this, but I don't know why people prefer this over metal, because I just kind of like both. I think it's because Hot Wheels can add a little bit more detail to the plastic, because it's easier to manipulate. But correct me if I'm wrong on that. And the final segment or area of the car I'm going to talk about is the roof. And again, we have that D2 livery continuing there. Very nice. The whole car is wrapped in that. It's awesome. And we have that Decra and the number 7 returning on the roof as well. And a final thing to talk about is in the actual metal casting itself, we have 3 areas, obviously for communication, whilst this car's racing around the track. Those are represented by the 3 nubs there, 1 larger one and 2 smaller ones. Very, very nicely done. And I think that's it for this car. I don't think I've missed anything. Hopefully, anyway. Alright, There we go. That's this car. It didn't take as long as I expected, but still it was a longer one of them reviews. It's definitely not one of the shorter ones on the channel, because I start to give my opinions, and let's talk about that. So, one of my opinions on this car, I think this is the best car of the set. Previously, it was either this Mercedes-Benz Sprinter that was my favourite, or the Porsche there, shortly followed by this guy, the S4. But I think this is still my favourite of the set. When I was buying this set, I knew that this one was probably going to be my favourite, and it didn't disappoint. I was really hoping it wouldn't, because I had a sneaky feeling maybe it would, but it didn't. It came in strong, and this is my favourite car of the set. It might not be yours, so let me know what you guys think. Is this your favourite, or do you have a favourite that is higher than this one, I suppose, or one that you like more? That's probably a better way of saying that. I know a lot of people will probably choose this one, the Mercedes C63 Black Edition. That seems to be a big favourite, and it's also, I think, the most valuable. So you guys seem to like that one. Let me know if that's your favourite, but this one's definitely mine, and there's no arguing that. This will probably forever be my favourite out of this set. I think it's so well done, and this, I don't care what any Mini GT fanboys say, this really competes with Mini GT. And at a way smaller price point if you get this deal that Smiths have at the moment. Anyways, out of 10, what am I going to rate this car? Easily a 10 out of 10. No thinking needed there. That was just, my opinions. I bought it. When I was buying it, I thought it'd be a 10 out of 10, and it is. It's nothing short. I think this might be my absolute... it might not be my absolute favourite car in my collection, but I think this is the best done Hot Wheels ever. I think it's the best executed Hot Wheels that has ever been created, because it's just so detailed. And if Hot Wheels created cars like this every time with this level of detail, they'd really be pretty much undestroyable in that sense. That sounds a bit cringe, I know, but really undestroyable, I suppose, because Mini GT at the moment are trying to steal that top spot, aren't they? And they're not too expensive either, their cars. But anyway, I'm going on a ramble now. That is it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you want notifications of when I upload a new video, make sure you press that notification bell. And remember to share this with any friends, families, or in any groups that may be interested in this video. Anyways, that is it for this video. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye, everyone.